In our lives, we constantly encounter challenges, both minor and major. However, keep in mind that running away from challenges never resolves them. Actually, they return even more overwhelming. This tale will demonstrate that conquering fear requires bravery, and resolving challenges demands confronting them with the proper attitude. Let's gain a meaningful lesson from this tale for our personal lives. Far within a woodland encircled by verdant mountains, there existed a massive cavern. A rabbit resided there. This rabbit possessed a remarkably compassionate nature, so every creature in the woodland cherished him. During difficult moments, he consistently supported others and assisted however he possibly could. One sunrise, the rabbit ventured out to search for nourishment. He hoped he might discover some ripe fruit or perhaps even a carrot. Carrots were his preference. Consuming only greens daily had rendered him extremely weary. Discovering a carrot in that woodland was nearly unattainable. However, that sunrise, he was fortunate. Abruptly, he noticed one. Thrilled, the rabbit grabbed the carrot. He decided rather than consuming it in the woodland, he would bring it back to his secure cavern and savor it peacefully. That would bring him greater happiness. However, during the return journey, difficulty arrived. Absorbed in his delight, he wasn't watching the trail. Abruptly, he stumbled and nearly tumbled into the river's flow. Fortunately, he grasped a tree branch and rescued himself. However, the carrot escaped from his grasp and dropped directly into the water. Frightened, the rabbit rushed along the river shore, wishing the carrot might become trapped somewhere. However, no, the carrot drifted away and vanished forever beneath a steep waterfall. Drained and devastated, he possessed no strength remaining to hunt for additional nourishment. He simply desired to return to his cavern and recuperate. However, as he approached the opening, his chest constricted. For the initial time, terror coursed through his entire body. His throat became parched, and with a trembling voice he called, "Who has invaded my cavern?" No response emerged. Gathering more bravery, he yelled louder, "Respond to me!" Abruptly, a deafening voice resonated from within. "I am the one who shatters a rhino's skeleton and pulverizes an elephant into powder." The rabbit quivered with terror and retreated. He considered, how can a tiny creature like myself battle such a formidable beast? Right then, a wolf coincidentally passed by. The rabbit pleaded, "Oh, companion wolf, please assist me. A dreadful creature has seized my cavern. Can you expel it?" The wolf, brimming with assurance, stated, "Certainly. Every creature, large or tiny, obeys me." He confidently approached the cavern and snarled fiercely. However, again the alarming voice thundered, "I am the one who shatters a rhino's skeleton and pulverizes an elephant into powder." The wolf trembled in terror and retreated. "I cannot manage this, rabbit." "Pardon me," he stated, and rushed to conceal in the undergrowth. Following, a tiger appeared. The rabbit described everything and requested assistance. Since the rabbit had previously assisted the tiger before, the tiger stated, "Don't fret. Now I am mightier than the wolf, and my roar is more powerful." The tiger roared intensely before the cavern. However, again the identical thundering voice resonated. "I am the one who shatters a rhino's skeleton and pulverizes an elephant into powder." The tiger immobilized. His roar was insignificant compared to the cavern's resonance, he considered. If this creature can vanquish rhinos and elephants, how will I endure? And instantly, he too fled away. Subsequently arrived a rhino pounding the earth in fury. "Who presumes to disrespect my species?" he roared. The identical frightening voice answered from the cavern. "Do you also desire your skeleton shattered like your brother?" The rhino started perspiring in terror and swiftly fled away. Ultimately, an elephant advanced forward. However, after hearing that dreadful voice, even the powerful elephant panicked, and for the initial time, the rabbit witnessed an elephant fleeing away quicker than a tiger. At this desperate moment, a small frog leaped up. He inquired, "Shall I assist you?" The rabbit informed him everything. The wolf, the tiger, the rhino, even the elephant all fled away in terror. "I question you can accomplish it," the frog simply grinned. "It doesn't matter if you question me. I still desire to attempt." All the creatures who had fled away now returned covertly to observe. They desired to witness what was genuinely inside the cavern. However, none of them believed the frog. The frog called out, "Who is within? The frightening voice resonated again. However, the frog wasn't frightened. He approached closer and yelled back, "Emerge and confront me." This occasion, the creature within became frightened. It witnessed a massive silhouette, and shaking, it gradually emerged out of the cavern. To everyone's astonishment, it was merely a caterpillar. Due to the cavern's resonance, its minuscule voice had seemed like thunder. Rather than fury, all the creatures erupted into amusement. They questioned how such a minuscule creature had generated such tremendous terror. Companions. This tale demonstrates 3 significant lessons. 1. If we disregard minor challenges at the start, they can develop into considerably larger ones afterward. 2. To confront major challenges, we require bravery just like the frog displayed. 3. Escaping from challenges never resolves them, as the wolf, tiger, rhino, and elephant discovered. So never regard minor challenges carelessly. And when major challenges arrive, confront them with bravery, because escaping won't provide you a resolution. If you appreciated this tale, please like the video and express your opinions in the comments.